Robert has the ear of everyone on Team Trump, including the once and future president. He doesn't want to go back in. He's done his time, his years before the mast. But he, by saying go back in, I mean do a second Trump term. But he's available, and the former and future president talks to Robert often. So whatever he says, you ought to stop and listen to very closely. He and Alex Gray, probably the most important outside voices for being heard inside the new administration. So here's Robert with Jason Chaffetz yesterday, cut number 8.
How is Trump going to deal with things differently with China? What's at the top of the agenda?
Well, Happy New Year, Jason. Thank you for having me on. Look, I think you just saw one of the President Trump's great decisions during the transition was appointing Mike Waltz to be the new National Security Advisor. Mike's going to be a terrific NSA. He's going to bring strength back. He's a former Green Beret. And between Mike Waltz and President Trump, you're not going to have the foreign dictators and terrorists pushing America around the way they have the last 4 years. And that goes to Hamas. I mean, the fact that Iran and Hamas have taken all these American hostages, that on October 7th they killed 40 Americans in the October 7th attack and have faced no repercussions for it. In fact, we've been paying Iran ransom for hostages and doing sanctions relief on Iran. And Tony Blinken's been having tea with the Hamas leaders in Doha. So that's all going to end when President Trump comes into power. And what I've said is that the Hamas leaders, both in Gaza and outside of Gaza, if they don't release the American hostages, my guess is they're going to end up like Baghdadi with a Belgian Malinois military working dog chasing them down a tunnel, and that'll be the last thing they see in their life if they don't let those American hostages go. And the fact that you've got President Trump and Mike Waltz saying that, openly, watch out, Hamas, if you don't let those Americans, if you don't free the Americans immediately.